I've used Rogaine for many years, and about 6 months ago, I switched over to this product called Circle. I'm going to show you up close what the differences and similarities are so you can decide if this is a good swap for you. I've had the best success with 5% minoxidil foam, and I use it once or twice a day. But the problem I was having with some brands is that it was leaving my hair looking sticky and greasy. I found this swap that works really great, and I've been using it for quite a while now, and I'm really pleased. You can see that the bottles are almost identical. They are the same ounce, and they have the same exact ingredients and application instructions on the back. It's essentially the same exact product. You can get both of these in a 3-month supply, and they will be a similar cost, but I like this new product because it oftentimes has a great deal, and so I like to stock up and I get a full year supply in one go. Even their caps are almost identical. There is this yellow triangle that you have to line up with a white triangle on the cap to open it up. You can see the nozzles are identical, and one reason I really like the name brand is for the nozzle. So it was a real deciding factor when I was choosing the Circle brand because I like to apply the product directly to my scalp instead of dispensing it into my hand or onto the sink. Here I'm dispensing both products onto a plate so you can see side by side the exact texture and foam. They look exactly identical, and when I give a little pressure to them, you can see that the foam reacts in exactly the same way. They have the same exact texture and they apply exactly the same way. When I apply this, I do like to use about a tablespoon or so per application. Some people like to use this morning and evening. I take something else in the morning time, so I just apply mine in the evening time. So this 3-month supply will actually last me for 6 months. The 5% foam works fine for me as a woman, but contact your doctor if you're not sure. I actually looked at some other brands of 5% minoxidil foam that were geared specifically towards women. It looked like the exact same ingredients, but the canisters I noticed didn't last quite as long, so I always go with the men's 5% minoxidil foam. When I apply this, I just like to part my hair and put a small amount onto my scalp directly, getting as little as I can onto my hair. It won't damage my hair or my bleached hair, but it just won't be as effective if you don't get the product onto the scalp skin. So I just massage it in for a minute or so, and the trick here is to really make sure that you completely dry your hair when you're finished applying the product. Sometimes I'll even take a hairdryer to my hair and then style it, and I can apply this every night, and in the next day my hair looks nice and clean, and I can get away with 2 or 3 days in between washing my hair, whereas with other products it was looking really sticky and the texture was weird. It was difficult to comb even after 1 day. So this product performs more like the original product. That's why I'm really sticking with this one. It doesn't have any sort of odor, the can lasts a long time, and there are really no downsides whatsoever to choosing Circle over the name brand. I like that you can get periodic deals on it, and it works exactly the same and has the same ingredients. One trick is to actually just use that nozzle, and I just kind of like to wiggle around to find my scalp. I know the exact spots I want to apply it, and then I just dispense a very small amount. I don't actually even measure it, but I know that in total I'm using about a tablespoon each single time. I like to use this in my nighttime routine, but you could definitely do this in the morning if it was easier for you. It's really worth the results. You have to stick with it for about 6 months or so to really see the full effect, but I've noticed some increased growth, especially on the sides of my head and on the crown. Hopefully that helps you decide if you'd like to make the change between Rogaine and Circle. I've been really pleased with it. As long as you're applying it properly, there's absolutely no difference whatsoever. I've been really pleased that I'm able to find great discounts on this regularly, and the supply lasts just as long with the exact same ingredients and the exact same foam. If you're interested in purchasing it yourself, I've left the link for you down below.